Still no Professor Court. It's been over 30 minutes. And Mr. Wright's snoozing away on the sofa. I think that's his real reason why he didn't want to watch the trial. This is so boring. I should have hid in the lecture hall and spied on the mock trial. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. There it is. There it is. Eek! What was that? Zoink, Scoob! Oh. Athena, I could have sworn I just heard something fall down and break. If you go running now, they'll think it was you. What the heck's that supposed to mean? Well, it wasn't me. I think it came from somewhere outside. Oh, well, we'd better go have a look, seeing as everyone else is in the lecture hall. Okay. That long typewriter. Yeah. Is this stage for some sort of concert? It kind of reminds me of a courtroom. Wait, Athena, behind the witness stand! What? What? Eek! Professor Court, can you hear me? Professor! Wait, that's who we're supposed to be meeting with? It looks like our meeting's been canceled for us. For good. No way! This can't be real! I call the police. They should be here soon. I'll go tell everyone in the lecture hall too. No, wait. They'll find out soon enough once the police get here. Let's do our own crime scene investigation before it gets too crowded around here. Huh? Are we even allowed to do that? Well, let me be Phoenix for a second. It's like, well, if you just tell everyone to come here, you're getting a bunch of law students that are in the court that are wanting to be a lawyer to go around a body and do investigating. Do you really want that to happen when it's just us and we've already contacted the authorities? So let's do a little investigating and gather up clues and stuff so we can have a better grasp at this little crime. It's no big deal, as long as we leave it exactly like we found it. Plus, no, never mind. Anyway, we should look around while the scene's still fresh. But, okay, you're the boss. So, Phoenix, like my badge? Oh, a shiny new attorney's badge. Brings back so many memories. I've heard that countless people live in dread of your pointer finger. Were you really that scary back then, Mr. Wright? Strike one. I've always been just as you see me here. A harmless sheep in a wolf's clothing? Strike two. Do you have an old picture of yourself? Wait, never mind. I'm not sure I want to see it. Strike three. You're out. Okay, so Phoenix, any ideas? In addition to checking the body, we should also check the area around it. But we don't have much time. Check only what you can. Nervous, Athena? Yes! I mean, no! Apollo didn't bat an eye at the alderman's body during that case in Ninetails Vale. I can't let him show me up. I can do this. Just take a deep breath and focus. So about the murder. So Professor Courte was... Yep, the professor was here to meet... I was here to meet with. Turns out, she wasn't running late after all. How awful. Here she was lying dead, and we thought she was late. What was that you were saying before, boss? You never finished. Hmm? Oh. That. Don't worry. I'll fill you in. Later. But right now, let's focus on the investigation, okay? Okay, sure. The suspense is killing me, and probably everyone else here. Okay, so what do we got going on here? Let me just take my trusty stylus and drop it on the floor. Okay. We should start by studying the body. I wonder what's the best angle for this. Probably this angle right here. She got hit with an arrow? Are you freaking insane? They took a freaking bow or crossbow and shot her with it? In the gut? Jeez, man! What is this? Supposed to be going, all medieval? I guess I really do have to examine the body. Well, guess I'd better get used to stuff like this if I want to be a full-fledged lawyer. There's an arrow stuck in her side. Gunshot wounds and stab wounds are pretty common, but arrow wounds? This is a homicide any way you slice it. In other words, we have a murder on our hands. We have a mystery on our hands, gang. A murder? Here? So, that makes this arrow the murder weapon. Well, that and the bow that shot it. Right. But where could the killer have shot her from? The stage is a sea of obstructions. I'm no expert on archery, but it can't be easy to hit a target with this much stuff around. Would it be possible to kill someone by stabbing them with an arrow? That'd be kind of hard in my opinion. I mean, sure, an arrow's sharp and stuff, but... yeah, it better be pretty sharp, and it's kind of hard to conceal an arrow. I'm not sure, though. Guess we'd better do some more investigating before jumping to conclusions. Okay. Now, what is this? What do we have here? A book? I'm guessing it fell out of her chest pocket. Wait! What if it's her diary? That's the most private thing a girl has! True, but considering the situation at hand, my apologies to the late Professor Courte. No! Don't! Looks more like a planner than a diary. Every page seems to have the same sword mark printed on it at that. I still think a girl deserves her privacy, but this may help us solve the case, which is why only the people that find the body and are investigating should be allowed to look at it, or at least one person to say, yep, this is her diary, or nope, this isn't her diary, this is very important to the case. So, we got the Courte's planner added. Okay. What else do we have? Notice anything strange about the body? Take a deep breath, and then take a good look. Well, now that you mention it, there's no blood around it. Yet the victim's body is cold and rigor mortis has already started to dissipate. Well, taking from my investigating in Danganronpa, is there any tarps around here that the killer could have dragged the body with? That could be a very good, yeah, that's a very good way to cover up something by dragging a body from another scene and stuff, yeah. It would appear that some time has passed since Professor Courte was murdered. So I think this was not the place that... Putting me here, this is not the place where she was murdered. Thing is, the quad was packed with students up until the start of the mock trial. Wait, then doesn't that mean she was killed at a different location? Oh, I know! The killer moved the body here while everyone was in the lecture hall! That's a definite possibility. Notice anything else? Her arms are raised over her head, and there are dark bruises around her wrists. And the killer wrapped rope around her and dragged her body. Okay. Yeah, the professor was probably tied up with something. Eventually, her wrists were unbound, and as she reached up to stretch, she was killed. Now, I'm going to ignore the cutscene that happened before because I was barely paying attention to it right then and there. So probably more people that watch that know what's happening than I do. Actually, I'm not so sure about this theory. Well, there's not exactly a lot to go on right now. Okay. I think that's about all we're going to find from the body from now on. Or for now. Nice work, Athena. Your face only turned 5 shades of pale. I was expecting 50. We should probably take a picture of the crime scene, just in case, though. Okay, I'm on it. That was a camera phone. Cheese? Wait. Say cheese. Cheese? And I thought I was the one with the twisted sense of humor. I think that should do it, though. Alright, let's take a better look around the area while we wait for the police to arrive. This pile of rubble sticks out like a sore thumb. Looks like broken pottery or plaster. Maybe this is the source of that noise we heard. There were supposedly 2 statues on this stage. I seem to recall hearing that a code from the Fine Art Club had made them. There were 2? Then that thing over there is the remains of another statue? This could be related to the case. Let's take a closer look. Wonder what this was a statue of. Whatever it was reddish purple in color. When Apollo and I first got here, both statues were already here, but they were covered up. I bet they were waiting to unveil them when the school festival moved here to the stage. You mean this duffel bag looking thing was actually being used to cover the statues? I guess that just leaves the question, were they broken by accident or on purpose? What a puzzle this is. There's something buried in the rubble. The Themis Herald? Wait, we shouldn't disturb it. Let's just read what we can. Final act in torrid love triangle centered on campus she-devil Juniper Woods. Left-headed lawyer, course genius, and hot-blooded prosecutor course student will go head-to-head in a mock trial battle for the she-devil's black heart. Hugh O'Connor has declared that he will confess to her if he wins. Wait. What kind of confession is that if she could just read the paper and say, Oh, I guess, someone likes me. So I guess I gotta win if, or I guess I gotta win so he doesn't, confess. Yeah. Whatever. Wait, what? I seriously wish I hadn't read that. You find that more shocking than discovering a murder victim's body? But we're talking about my friend Junie here. She'd never lead guys on like that. Athena, you don't believe everything you read, do you? This article is clearly written with malicious intent. I'm not buying a word of it. You're right, but it's still disturbing, even if it's third-rate tabloid material. Okay, let's put that down there. Mr. Wright! Wait, is this, the old man? Mr. Wright! Athena! Oh, no, it wasn't. Mr. Wright! Athena! Oh, here comes Apollo. I've never seen anyone move so fast. Oh, God! Listen, something big's happened. I was at the mock trial when the police announced a body had been found on campus. Yeah, it's kind of like right over there, just to let you know. That's right. And we're the ones who phoned it in. We found Professor Courte dead behind the witness stand right over there. What? Can you show me? What the? We've already had a quick look at the body. It's definitely a homicide. Once the police get here... No. I know it's a homicide. I'm shocked because it's the same. Exactly the same. No. No. Whoa there, Apollo. Take a deep breath and explain what you mean. No. Don't tell me. It's the same! The body! That is, it's just like how it was in the mock trial! What? It's like the mock trial? I know! It sounds crazy, but... The body's location and position, the murder weapon, the lack of pooling blood. It's all exactly like the mock trial! You're kidding, right? It can't really all be the same, can it? The whole school's in an uproar. There won't be any more classes today. A murder on campus. That's the last thing I expected at a legal academy. I'll go tell Professor Means what we observed when we discovered the body. You two wait here until you've spoken with the police. Yes, boss. I can't believe this is happening. I can't believe we have to wait around here. I can't stay still at times like these. I hope Junie hasn't fainted from the shock of this whole thing. Ah, Athena. Athena. There you are. Junie, am I glad to see you. I was worried that... Don't worry about me. I am student council president after all. I need to be strong. Student council president? Wow, I'm impressed. She's really changed. She used to be kind of sickly and shy. Juniper, was it? You mind if we ask a few questions? Yeah. We're stuck here waiting for the police. and there's really not much to do. Sure, what would you like to know?